You should be a gentleman and come pick me up or send the driver. Before you ghost me, I'm a ghost you.
Someone that's younger than you can date.
I can.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. If you're new, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join the fam. And if you're returning, welcome back. So today I have two guests with me. I'm going to let them introduce themselves before we dive right into this video.
Hi guys, my name is Redman. I'm a makeup artist based in Abuja.
Hi guys, my name is Fidelia. I'm a makeup artist and interior decorator.
So today's video, we're going to be talking about life in general. And so it's more like a Q&A, girl talk. So I'm just going to be asking some questions I wrote down in this book. And we're just going to answer it randomly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Okay, so for the first question, we're going to be talking about life in Abuja. When did you move to Abuja?
Okay, I moved to Abuja October 2019 after my youth service.
I moved to Abuja January 2021 for my youth service.
So I moved to Abuja in 2017, immediately after I graduated. And I've stayed here for what, 6 years? So yeah, I'm an Abuja babe now. Anyway, how has it been so far living in Abuja?
It's a process, but so far it's been good actually. I'll say it's been good. I've got to meet a lot of persons, but even as I meet lots of people here, I've been able to, have my own tribe, like have people I can call my friends. Yeah, I have like clients because I came here without having any clients in Abuja in my field. So yeah, it's just been a process, and I'm still trusting the process if I do say so. Yeah.
How about you?
Well, for me, I think the main reason I came to Abuja is because I did not want to go to Lagos. I don't have strength for the Lagos life, but nobody told me that the hustle, the stress, come on, Abuja is just something else. I actually moved to Abuja because of my service here. It's not been easy, trust me. Well, service made it better because of the whole allowance and everything. But after service, that's when it dawned on me that, girl, you are welcome to Abuja. Trust me, it's not an easy process at all. But we thank God.
For me, it has been fine. It has its ups and downs actually, but I've made a lot of friends here and then I've made a lot of enemies. Like there are so many people that I started talking to when I came to Abuja, but right now we're not in talking terms. It's not like we quarreled or anything, but we just grow. We grow and then you just know that this person is not adding anything to your life. Because as for me, if I'm making friends, I need to know what the person is bringing to the table. You get?
I feel you.
So like I need to if I'm not gaining anything from you, or if you're not gaining anything from me, there's no point of us being friends. So far so good. I'm enjoying Abuja. How difficult is it to get an affordable apartment in Abuja? So how has getting an apartment in Abuja been for
Okay.
you?
First of all, you have to have your budget because you can't get an apartment without having a budget in mind. And for a newbie in Abuja, I would advise that you cut your coat according to your material. If your budget, if you know that your monthly income is so and so amount, and then you multiply by 12 months, and then you know what you can actually put up for rent, then that's like the start point to have a budget. Then you can get an agent. For me, for my first apartment in Abuja, I got my agent online. I used like Gigi, so, and I had a budget at that time, so I called the agent, and then we were able to check a couple of buildings, and I got my first apartment. When I was going to get my second apartment, that was where I actually had issues getting an apartment. I started hearing questions like, are you single? Do you have a boyfriend? Are you married? And some not wanting to give their apartments to single ladies. They were asking me what kind of work do I do. Some do not even want an entrepreneur to take their buildings. And I was like, is that these people do not know that some entrepreneurs actually make more money than
Then yeah,
people who
9 to
do 9 to
5,
5? But I still could not blame them. Your property, your rules. You're asking different questions. Are you going to be staying alone here, or are you going to be bringing guests?
Yes, yeah.
So most times when they just see that or you tell them that you are single, what comes to their head is this person is going to be promiscuous, this person is going to bring in men into the house or something. And 90% of the time is never like that. So it was really, really hard to get my second apartment.
Okay, for me, I think the major challenge with finding a house in Abuja are the agents. Those people will frustrate you to so difficult to get a very honest agent. Sometimes they just want to get their profit. Sometimes they even take you to houses that people already have paid for just because they want to collect their agency fee or things like that. And I'd advise that if you're moving into Abuja, it's either you have a family member, a boyfriend, a friend, anything at all. Just shall have somebody that you can stay with for as long as forever till you find your place, because the struggle, the hustle for a house, it is real. It is real. When I moved into Abuja, I was staying with somebody. In my mind, I was like, okay, maybe tops in a month, I'm going to get a place. I ended up using a year to get an apartment.
Ah, that's long.
A year. Well, at some point I was very relaxed, maybe because I was staying with somebody. But when I started like house hunting proper, it still took me like 3 months. Because even okay, mine was easy because the house I finally got, it was through a friend that built like an estate developer. So he just sold the house and talked to the landlord for me, and that was how I got my space. But I know a friend that actually used like 5 months to get a house. Sometimes you pay for the house and it will take forever to get ready. Sometimes you see the house and you want to pay for it, and before you know, somebody else has taken it. So basically, you just really need to have somebody already in Abuja before you decide to move. Well, I think it should be like that anywhere. Even if you're moving outside the country, just know somebody there. Don't just wake up one morning and say you want to move to a new location without having anybody there. Trust me, you cannot do it all by yourself. It is very, very stressful. And for financing, God, nobody told us. That's just what I'm going to say. Nobody told us that it was going to be this expensive. Let's just leave the finances for another day.
When I moved to Abuja in 2017, I started staying with my brother. I think I stayed with him for like 4 years before I got my own apartment. I was so fortunate I had someone. That was one of the main reason why I moved to Abuja, because okay, I have someone. Even if I was not going to stay with him, I was going to stay with my auntie because I had an aunt here. But I still did not want to stay with my auntie. I used to like visit her when I was in school, but I just knew I did not want to stay with her. But luckily for me, my brother got his own place. Then I had to like move to Abuja and then stay with him for like 3 4 years. Yo. So moving out of my brother's house, that was in 2021. Yeah, that was my first house hunting experience. Guys, housing in Abuja is expensive. To get a decent self-contained, like a single room and kitchen and toilet, just be arranging like 800K now to like get a nice decent apartment. So yeah, in 2021, I had to like start looking for apartment. It took me like 5 months or 6 months before I got a decent one. Like I was so fed up. I started even spending my rent money to like pay for all this inspection fee, because as you're going to search for an apartment, you're going to pay for inspection fee 3K, 2K. Sometimes you even pay for their transport, and then they'll come with like three other agents. You have to pay for all of them. So it's not easy. And then most of the time you give them your budget, but they'll take you to a house that is way above your budget. Like you already know that this is your budget you're working with, but they'll purposely take you to an apartment that is more than your budget. And
Or
some
even a
more
dead
dead
apartment.
house. There are
Yeah.
some dead house that will tell you better take this one. If you don't take this one, another person take it. Or you not see anyone that your budget. That your budget is too small. Like those agents has a way of like annoying you. I see that in your pocket.
And then again, it's when I came to Abuja that I started hearing things like, okay, let's say you're looking for a studio apartment, a self-contained, they'll show you a very nice place and they're telling you to do your own kitchen, or they're telling you to do your own cupboard, or they're telling you to do your own cabinet. Like, how do you build a house and there is no kitchen? Or like, I don't even understand. These people, they are crazy.
Future is not for the weak. You just like you need your money. You cannot even just come and look for an apartment without having your source of income. If you think you're depending on your boyfriend or your man friend, they only give you money for your rent, but furnishing the apartment is another thing. To be honest, I'm still furnishing my apartment. I've stayed alone for like what 2 years now. I'm still furnishing my apartment. That's how hard it is. Sure, the money you use to furnish your apartment is more than the money you use to rent.
Yeah.
So just renting an apartment is not it at all. So we are talking dating in Abuja now. How has your dating life in Abuja been? That's the next question. Okay, I'll go first. I cannot actually pinpoint any sweet relationship I've had in this Abuja. I stayed there for like what 6 years. I don't have any knowledge of hi, I really had a nice time with this person. Nah. So my dating in Abuja has been like this. The last person I sort of it's not date. I don't want to call that one dating. It just started for like 2 months, maybe 3 months, and yeah. And then in this Abuja, boys, because I call them boys, because men will not behave the way they are behaving. Boys in Abuja who have cars, they will dress so nice and they will have really really big phones. They'll be using big phones, but guys, they don't have a house. They'll be patching with their friends. They'll be sleeping in their cars. It's only in this Abuja that something like that is going on. I don't know if it's the same with your state, but in this Abuja, you just have to like use your brain, use your sense. When you meet an Abuja guy, the first thing they'll ask you, where do you live? Can I come and visit you? Like you're just meeting this person, you're already asking me, where do you live? Where do you stay? Do you stay alone? Do you stay with your parents? For now, I'm saying that my dating in Abuja has been work. It has not favored me. It might favor other people, but for me, it has not favored me since I've been in this Abuja. So I'm considering leaving this Abuja. I'm just kidding.
We should start talking about my dating experience in Abuja. We will not leave here today. But I'll just make a summary. Two words, dead end. Times that I tried to not even like be in a relationship. Dating is different from being in a relationship. Like
Really?
going on dates,
Oh,
knowing
okay.
people. Yeah.
That's a lot
So
of it.
um getting to even know them, it's you would because me for me I'm like self-aware, so I don't know about them, so I can actually tell when someone is trying to play a smart one on me. So even the process of communicating, sometimes I just know there's something off about this person. But then I just decide to give the person the benefit of the doubt. Please don't ever give anybody benefit of the doubt. If your instinct just tell you this person is a no, just follow your mind. Just don't bother. I wish I listened to myself. But I decided to try, right? But it wasn't good. It's either they are divorced or about to be divorced, or they're
Or
having
they don't
issues
love
with
their
their
wife.
wife, or they
I
thought
should
their
have met you.
yeah, I wish I met you first before my wife, or my wife is not the person I knew before I got married to her. She just switched up on me. They never tell you what they did to make their wives to switch up on them or something or change their character. They never tell you that. They always tell you the problem is always their wives. So which is actually a big red flag. And if that's not it, they're always working on a contract or they have a meeting to attend to. And I think that line is actually old now, but they still say it, and they have a contract that they're working on. Sometimes they don't want to use the word contract. The word is, I have some money I'm expecting. Yeah, I have a business deal that is going to click soon, because now they feel like the word contract, we're
It's a
already
big
used to
word.
it as a big word. So the new word of phrase is, have a business deal that I'm working on that is going to bring money. And when that money comes, oh my god, I'm taking you to Dubai. We're gonna
I've
go
not met you.
shopping, we're gonna do this, do that. But the ones that are actually scared of taking you out with them, they don't want to be seen with you in public.
So they
And
say I don't like going out.
I
I'm
don't
an
like
indoor
going out.
person. I
That's
don't like
very
going out.
wrong. That's a big lie. Okay, no, let me speak my dialect. That's a very big lie. They have something they're actually hiding from. Or the one that's actually planning wedding. I'm
I've
talking
not
from
met though.
experience.
I've
The one
not
that's
met.
planning wedding and then they're telling you there's nobody in their life, only for you to find out that they're getting married soon. I think I'll end there. But Abuja men,
They are liars.
yeah, I've not seen
They're just
anyone.
liars.
Maybe for you, maybe you've had a good experience with one, but nah.
If you
Well,
met your Mr. Right, better tell us now. And tell us how you got it. Maybe we're doing
to
something wrong.
me, I'm going to say there are no single men in Abuja. The
And you are
ones
there.
that are single are like 40 years and above.
But why will you be 40 and
40
single?
single.
Like, what were you doing? And I don't know. Well, I've given up on love in Abuja. That's all I can say.
How long should the talking phase last? Go first now.
No, you
Ah,
have to
Fidelia
always
just
go
finished
first.
talking.
I
How
don't have
long?
to. I'm
How
always going
long?
first.
I just feel
Doesn't
like the talking
matter.
phase never ends for me. I don't think it ends. Like you learn things about the other person every day. So the talking phase for me, a month should be enough. I don't know if it's too short or too long, but a month should be enough.
I don't believe in talking stage. If I like you, I like you. If you like me, you like me. And if there's a connection, the Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Really, because I just feel like people that do talking stage, you already know on
From day one.
from day one if you like this person. You already know your intentions towards someone when you meet the person. So I really don't believe in talking stage. If you really like somebody, it doesn't have to take one day. I'm not saying you should follow the person home and open your
not bad.
legs. I'm
Opening the
just
person
telling
is
you that I really don't believe in talking stage. If there is a connection, there's a connection. If there's no connection, whether you talk from now till God comes, whatever intention that person has, that's the intention the person has.
Talking stage, yeah, you cannot really know someone. That's what I would say. Because you can talk and talk and talk and you think you know the person and then they can still switch up on you. So, and I also did not think talking stage should take more than few days. At least one, yeah,
I'm the only one that-
at least 1 week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because another thing, I also feel like some people, especially guys, they just want to ask questions so they know how to pretend, so they know how to like
Yeah.
treat you nice, and then you feel like this person trying to know you better. All those and tell me about your last relationship. Please don't do that. Don't tell him about your last relationship. Don't
The
don't
person
do
just
that.
know what to
The person
avoid.
wants to know what to avoid. The person wants to know what to do to please you, just to get your attention or to get your love and yeah and everything. And then when you get in,
It's over.
they start acting like frozen chicken. So
Jesus.
yeah.
The new one now is, what are your pet peeves? What are your poisons? What is your fetish? Like it feels like they're trying to study
Would
you
you
to
want
know
to know
what
my
to do.
fetish?
Do you get it? It's not like they really want to know you. Actually, second that point. It's not like they really want to know you. It's just like me meeting you for the first time as a person. I really don't know anything about you. So I'm asking you questions to know what to do and what not
What
to
to
do to
do.
be on your
Your
good
good
book.
side,
Do you
yeah.
get? So I really don't believe in talking stage, honestly.
So the next question is, what are the important questions you need to ask on the first date? Who is going first?
Please. Number one question. What's your genotype?
What?
Let's not waste our time. Don't allow me fall in love with you and tell me that you're AS. Because I am AS too. Not as easy as I'm saying it, but I think
Part of the
it
first
should
question.
just be the number one. As you're telling me, hi, my name is Susan, so hi, my name is Gerald, hi, my name is Jason. Just tell me I'm from Susan, so I am AS or I am AA. Just say it, please. Secondly, have you raised your hand on any woman before? Thirdly,
So they will not tell you yes.
is it in your family lineage? Did your father beat your mother? Did your uncle beat your auntie? Very important question. Do you like to come and spend nights in your girlfriend's house? Number four. I'm not even joking. Are you, according to Reme, please, are you expecting some money? Like, I'm serious.
Very
So,
important
very,
question.
very important question. Don't come and be wasting my time.
Important questions. Have you been married before? Are you married or do you have someone that thinks people are married? Or do you have someone that thinks people are dating?
Dating, yeah.
Are you in a situationship? Are you deceiving somebody? Or are you trying to also deceive me? It might sound like a joke to you, but I'm actually being serious.
Number.
Yeah.
I see your
Yeah,
question.
very important questions. Like I need to know. Like I don't want to be side chick number three, and then I'm thinking I'm the main babe here in this relationship. So a lot
Please,
of
are you
questions.
gay and you're trying to use me as what do they call
No,
it,
that's the
as a
question.
cover?
Question is,
Yes,
why
because
are you gay?
not what are you gay?
Why
There are
are
some
you
guys
gay?
that
Are
are
you gay?
dating just to cover up the
Cover
fact
up,
that
yeah.
they're. Please, are you gay?
I don't have anything to say, but it's just the basic question. What's your name? Do you have a job? Do you work for yourself or do you work for somebody? Are you in a relationship?
Important
Do you have a
questions.
child somewhere that you know about or you don't know about? Like that is very important.
Yeah.
If you have a son or daughter, please tell me on our first date.
Yeah, I also want to know your opinions about a woman's role in the family. So I
Really?
really need to know. Yeah, because some men
First date. I don't think
It
it's not too
enters. It
important.
used to enter the conversation. Don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, by their actions you will know. I cannot get married out of my tribe. By my tribe I mean religion. If you're not a Christian, I can't get married.
So you can't get married to a Christian, someone that's not a Christian.
No, I can't.
How about somebody that does not go to church but is a Christian?
You should go to church.
I have someone that he said he does not. He has stopped going to church, but he said he has a really good relationship.
Then
with
he's
God.
just a Christian and not a
think that's
believer. You should be a believer.
Oh,
There's a difference.
Like good relationship
With God,
and not go to
yeah,
church.
he's not a believer. Just a
Most people
Christian.
just hide under the umbrella of well, the churches of nowadays.
Yeah, the pastors are buying
you're
things
going
that
to church not because of your pastor, you're serving God because you're serving God and not
Our
blah,
pastors
blah,
are taking
blah,
our
blah,
offering.
blah.
Really?
Yeah. Someone told me that too. Have you ever been in a situationship?
What's the situation?
People are doing everything. People that are dating are doing like you're doing all sorts of things that
you
people
mean
that
friends
but
with
you've not friends with
Yeah.
benefit. Like you've not labeled it that okay, we're in a relationship. That's a situationship. Have you ever been in one?
Yes, I have. Because I
How
wanted
is it?
to.
Okay. If not, I think I have been to. And I was aware. So
Yeah, it was just a phase, and then it ended. Yeah, no
it's
strings.
exactly it's a mutual understanding.
But then the person started catching feelings, so I just realized that
Oh, you did not want to be in a relationship with the person.
at that time of my life, I didn't want to.
Next question is should your date drop or pick you? Like
Yeah.
your first date, do you think that the person
Yes.
should drop you?
You should be a gentleman and come pick me up or send the driver.
Me
Yeah,
too.
but if you're so far and I just want to be
A nice
merciful on you
person.
or nice on you, I'll just book my ride and come and meet you at the destination.
Me
But be good enough to take me back,
back
home.
home, yeah.
Yeah. Just be
Yeah.
a gentleman.
Well, I actually don't
Me
care.
too. You don't care? No, I do care.
I don't
At least
care.
even dropping off, okay, coming to meet you is not a problem. Or coming to pick me is not a problem. But after the date, you're supposed to come out. You have to be
It's
sure
a
I got home
different feeling,
safely.
trust me, especially when you enjoy the date.
Exactly.
It's
And
nice
then you
when
people get to know each other more when you're driving back home.
that long ride is
I
nice.
don't think just one date is enough reason or approval for you to know where I stay. So I actually don't mind. I don't mind actually. I'll bring myself to the destination and take
take
myself
yourself back
out
home.
of the destination. Thank you.
Have you been ghosted before? Like, has somebody stopped talking to you, like out of the blue? The person just stop
I'm a
messaging you.
bad bitch. Nobody can stop talking to me. Well, maybe university days when girls were still babies, when we did not have sense. But right now, before you ghost me, I'm a ghost you.
Have you been ghosted before?
Yeah, one time I've been ghosted. At that time, it was someone I actually liked, so I really wanted to know why. But now, if before you ghost me, I'll know. I'll just ghost you.
That's why it's called
Let us be
ghosting now.
on
I
ghost
don't think.
mode.
I don't
But
think.
sometimes you just
you
want
know.
to like know what's happening, why, especially when you know you didn't do anything wrong. So then as I grew up, as I grew older, yeah, I just realized that the person actually had a problem because I feel like if you have an issue with me or something you
should
don't like
tell me.
about me, you should be bold enough to tell me. Even if you want to end things with me, you should be bold enough to have a conversation and then just do it peacefully. Because who knows, you could walk into my office one day and you need my help, and because you ghosted me, I'll say no.
No,
I'll say
yeah.
no to you.
I still feel like ghosting. That's why it's called ghosting. Like someone can just out of the blue not talk to you, not even see it coming. Like you think you guys are good, and then the person just.
That's why I say the person has a
stop.
problem. So
See,
you
why
ghost
is
me,
the
I ghost
person?
you too.
Are you sure it's not you that's the
You know that
problem?
you-
Nah.
I've been ghosted.
People will ghost you for like God knows how long, and you don't even know that
No,
they
they're
ghosted
ghosting
you.
you.
Like
Yeah,
you never remember
yeah.
them.
Yeah, I've been ghosted
Enjoy
plenty
your
times,
ghost mood.
and
And don't come back.
I've been ghosted a lot of
Very
times.
important. Don't come back.
Don't come back.
And
Exactly. Don't come back.
again, please, I beg in the name of God, especially ladies, if the person should ghost you, do not embarrass yourself or your family members. Don't call the person's friends if you are the person's friend's contact. Don't go and start crying. Why did your friend ghost me? Or go and use another number to call the person to find out why. Just rest, because
Ghost back.
the person has actually taken time to think about that process before the person actually did ghost you.
Well, and I
So
think
just don't.
ghosting.
There's no-
It
there's no
doesn't really
point.
have to do with the person just blocking you and not talking to you again. Some
Doesn't
people are
actually-
actually in your space, they still have your contact, but they are ghosting you. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's say somebody you have not spoken to in a long time. Let's just use normal WhatsApp. The person is on your contact. Probably the person sees your status, and one day you just decide to look very sexy and post a very nice picture, and then you're getting a message. You abandoned me, or
That line, you
long
abandoned me,
time,
very
or
annoying to me.
you're still like, that's pit of hell that you have been in.
Cross it. Don't
Just
cross back in.
remain there. I'm your friend. If you're important in my life, I think there should be communication always. It should not be up to 6 months, even 2 months safe. But I don't know about 2 months, but wherever your go smooth take you to, just jejely remain there.
Can you be with a single dad? Who is going first? Should I go first?
You can go first.
Single dad. That depends. If the baby mama is no longer is not alive. I'm not being I'm not a wicked girl. I don't want drama in this my life. You can have one child, one, I can deal with one child, but two, three, no. And even if the baby's mom is alive, is she still in your life? She's definitely going to be in your life because of that child. So my own best, she's still going to be in your life. No matter what, she wants to see that child. They'll still be really. What if the child is with the guy? Yeah, the person wants to come and so the only reason I will be with somebody that has one child is when the girls or the boy's mom is late. I'm not wishing bad on anybody, but if the person is still in the picture, I don't think I can.
That's part of
I don't
it.
even have energy for that drama, to be honest.
If the person has her own partner, I can as well go into the relationship.
Or maybe the person is married.
Yeah, the person. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if the person is married already, like she's already settled, and it's just the dad.
That works
Yeah,
too, actually.
that works too.
But I
Yeah,
still
so
don't. I
it
don't want that
depends.
drama.
It just I don't know, but just one child, more than one. I don't think I
One
can
is
handle
okay.
it.
I hope my mom is not watching this. I can, but because I don't want trouble with my mom, I won't even.
Your mom is not going to stay there with you.
Well, actually, I've actually liked a single dad before. Like, liked a single dad. Like, he was really amazing.
Your mom is
But
definitely watching this.
my mom is going to break my head.
I'm personally going to send the link to her mom so she can watch
Watch
this.
So,
I've never been
no
with a
single
single-
dads, please. Don't have a
I've
child
never been with
anywhere.
any single dad. I don't think I can. I honestly don't think I can.
But
I
to be
don't.
honest, everybody just hopes that we'll end up with someone that has never been with anybody. Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, have a family or have a child with somebody. That's all we all pray for. But if love takes you there,
Never say never.
never say never. Yeah.
Do you believe all men cheat? Why are you
The
coughing?
question is making me
Do
choke.
you believe all men cheat?
My dad was not a cheat. So,
How would you
no.
know? Your mom
Not
will not
all
tell you
men,
now.
not giving you bombastic side eye.
Your mom will not tell you now. So how would you know?
Where is that mic?
She did not need to tell me. I wasn't blind. I wasn't deaf. I saw things.
They are more affectionate than
Well,
people that don't
I
I'm
tell
not
you
saying
for
I'm
free.
They
going
will be the
to.
ones to post my wife this, my
I
wife that,
tell
my
you
children
for
is
free,
the
yeah.
best. If you see
I
them,
agree.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to take a bullet for that. Like, say you're 100% sure, but I can almost swear that my dad was amazing to my mom, and she confirms it. I don't think if he was, she'll confirm it. Or
so that is
yeah, my dad is lit.
oh, alright.
He was an amazing man. So not all men cheat. If my dad did not cheat,
No man can cheat.
my husband is not
will
going
not
to cheat.
I don't believe all men cheat. I don't. I don't believe
But
all
really,
men
what's
cheat.
this thing about all men cheat? Girls cheat too.
True,
Women
exactly.
cheat.
We
People,
cheat
human
too.
beings cheat.
We
So
cheat. Like, sure, developing feelings for this person might not even necessarily have slept with the person.
But it's
Or- if you're
actually a
talking,
process.
if you're in a relationship with somebody and then you're talking to another person, I think that's cheating too.
collecting urgent care from another man.
Man,
not your
it's
boyfriend,
cheating.
is
Yeah, exactly.
cheating, yeah.
Collecting money from
Yeah,
another
I
person
agree.
is cheating.
And saving money to another girl that's not your girlfriend is cheating.
It's cheating. Actually, it's cheating. You must not sleep with the person
So
before you know that you're cheating.
everybody cheats. Let's just
But not all men cheat.
Not all men
men
cheat. Me too, I don't
yeah.
believe all men cheat.
My man does not cheat on me.
And men, they don't cheat on me.
You're men, Fidelia.
And I don't cheat on them.
Oh my
Faithful
god.
to all.
I mean, I cannot swear for anybody. Oh. My, if I'm Benin, there's a parable. I'm not going to say it in a dialect that the woman that is pregnant and she carried on that child on her back, she said that she can only vouch for the child in her stomach because the one on her back, she doesn't know if the person has taken something else. So I cannot say my man cheats or does not cheat, but I just know that all men,
Shit.
not
Don't
all
cheat.
men
Okay.
cheat. Yeah, thank
Just
you.
way not all girls.
No, yeah, some girls are faithful. Like us now are actually faithful girlfriends. Yeah, we do not cheat on our men. Period.
She said men, no. Remember, I think I said men. I don't
I'm
cheat on my
faithful to
men.
them.
Which means she has more than one man.
You're faithful to
them.
I'm married to Jesus Christ.
if they identify as them.
What's them?
So she's correct.
There's a friend, this would that do not
People
belong
that do
to.
her
Oh,
him,
please,
so
I'm straight.
So what's your love language?
It's to be treated like a baby. Even when my skin starts to wrinkle, just treat me like a what?
A baby.
baby.
Thank you.
My love language, definitely acts of service. One. And words of affirmation. Anyways, that words of affirmation, I think it comes last. You don't need to tell me you like me, or you don't need to send me all those lovey-dovey. Me, I'm not
Yeah, to
the
tell
helpless romantic person. I'm not romantic
I am
at all.
helplessly,
I
stupidly,
Nah.
foolishly.
I am.
What do you call it? Romantic.
Romantic?
Yes.
No, I don't think
I
I'm.
want- I like love. I love likes me. Please don't make me
I
cry.
don't like love.
I don't want to cry. I want to wake up to breakfast in bed. I want you to call me 3 million times a day.
know.
I want you to show up at my office. I want you to
Unannounced.
show up when I did not ask you to show up. I want you to buy me gifts. I want you to pray for me. I want if just treat me like you would treat your child. Because I think you might not treat your spouse in the best way, but just treat him like a mother would treat a child. Somebody that actually went through 9 months to give birth to a child just treats me with that genuine love.
For my love language, yeah, when I see you as king and I also expect you, or you also see me as king, as queen, which is expected. I want acts of service, just do stuff for me, like the little
Randomly.
thought, yeah, and thoughts accounts, yes, and do big things too, not just small things. Yeah, gift me. I like random alerts and not just don't just send them like that. Put some descriptions on it. It makes it sweet as well. Do you get money for ice cream, like lunch? Because you're the love of my life. Smile. So I like receiving alerts like that.
Ah.
Words of affirmation. Of course, I already know who I am, but I need you to actually reaffirm that into my life. Like speak life into me. Like not just telling me you love me as well. Also remind me that I'm a queen. I have it. Like I mean, I got this. Just like give me words of affirmation. Remind me how beautiful I am. Of course, I already know, but just tell me. I want you to tell me. Yeah. I like quality time. Let's spend as much time
Yeah,
as we
quality
can
time.
together. Yeah, quality time is very
It's very
very
important for
important.
me.
I can actually stay on a call with someone I actually love for 30 minutes and not even say a word, just so I know that you are there on the other end of the
Let me just
conversation
believe in
is
your
a big
silence.
thing. Yeah, yeah, and also we can actually spend time like physical time together and then not do anything and then just spend time watch a movie, just
Yeah,
just
quality time.
do you get
People you
so
must not even say anything. So long as you're just
quality
together.
time, physical touch.
Oh,
Touch me.
Important
Physical
as
touch.
well.
Touch me.
not all the time, I beg.
Not every time,
No,
but it's
physical
part of
touch.
it. It's part
I'm
of
not
it.
I don't want
too.
to pass you and you're not touching
Yeah.
me. Just touch me. Even
Just
if it's
touch
my knee,
me.
my head. Just make me know that. I don't know. Just touch me.
Touch me
If
one
I
more
pass you and
time.
you don't touch me, I'm going to go back and pass you again.
So
Then
you can touch
And if you
me.
do not still touch me, I'm going to pack my load and leave your house.
Yeah, so
And you're
basically
single.
I like
You're
all
single. Can you date a younger boy? A younger man? How about you?
I can.
Someone that's younger than you can date?
I can.
I don't think I can. I'm too stubborn to date someone that's younger than me.
I'll tell you, age does not qualify wisdom you haven't sent up there. Some guys that are actually younger can actually treat you better.
That's what I've heard.
And some men that are older, they act like babies and they're you know what that phrase a fool at 40 is a fool
Not
forever.
forever,
There are
yeah.
some actually foolish fools. Yeah, and you don't want to put yourself in that
Stop calling
situation.
somebody fool.
Exactly. I didn't mention names, I'm just saying there are actually foolish fools out there that they think that they're older and they have much experience and they know it all. But there's some younger guys that actually still respect you, still love you, and treat you nicely. So I can actually date someone that is younger, but I actually hope to be with someone or end up with someone that is older than me. But then again, sometimes love comes around and it knocks you
Knocks you
down.
down.
When
I'm
it
telling
knocks you
you.
down like this,
You can't get back up.
you not think of the age or
I don't
anything.
think I've never dated someone younger than me, and
Neither have
I don't
I,
think I
but
can.
I
But
know I
I'm
can.
open to it.
Yeah,
But guy, I see no, I can't
I'm
do.
not
I
open
can.
to it. I can't even date somebody that is
I don't think I
my
can.
age bracket, my
Do you
peer
understand?
group.
I've never even
Please.
dated my age mate. Talk more of
10
someone younger
years
than me.
actually. Even the 10 years
10.
older that I've
That's your
dated, some of
uncle.
them don't used to have sense. I don't
Yeah, I
mind.
don't mind 15 years,
I
but
like
I think
I
my
don't
my
mind
my
15 years.
my,
My
my
Yeah,
limit
limit
exactly. I
is
was
is
going
10.
to
15.
ask that
My
question. So,
limit
like,
is
what's your
15.
age limit?
Yeah, 15.
I would not want to do
15.
20 because on the long run you just be babysitting the man. It's good to
Mm,
grow old together,
together,
but
yeah.
Yeah. I think my
10
age
years,
gap
15
max
years,
should be like 5.
nah.
The
But
age gap between me and
I
my.
can't go below like someone that was younger than me. Should not be like more than 3, 4 years younger than I am. Yeah, but I can date someone that is 15 years older than I am.
Yeah.
It's relative, and they should both have money. So when they both have money and they both have sense, it doesn't matter. Just sense is actually more important because that old person that you're dating, you think the person will not just
What
have sense, just
exactly?
misbaby someone. That's why you need a
And those
man.
older guys need babying actually. They like being pampered too. The older ones. I think the younger ones even behave more matured in some cases. Maybe I've not been with anyone, so I don't know. I'm too
Probably
stop.
nobody
I'll
being
bully that
stubborn.
person. I'll bully the person. Me, you can't even tell me stand up and go and cry, and I'll say, look at you. Like I know what
Let
I'm
me tell
saying.
you, right?
I know what I'm
Men love
saying.
respect, women will like love. Yeah. So that's why even the Bible gave rules to both men and women. It said, husband, love your wives because what they want is respect. Then he said, women, submit yourselves because we know already know how to love. It's already in our nature. We just want to nurture things, just
Yeah.
want to take care of things, just want to love people. Do you get? But men, they are big on respect. They don't really know how to love. Their own is just to provide, to provide, to provide. To actually care, they actually have a problem with that. Do you get? Love is important, respect is important. So when you also respect the person, now this person is the head of the house. Do you understand? Just give him that little authority. But he should also respect you as well, and it's gonna work out. Love and respect each other, basically.
Would you rather never wear makeup again or never wear perfume
I'll
again?
never wear makeup again. Big on sense.
Even
You
right
cannot
now, say wearing
smell
makeup
it.
is a lot of work.
Body spray, body mist is really
It's very
important.
necessary, important.
I highly
Like
recommend. Yeah.
so, how do you gain confidence as a lady? Are you confident, by the way?
I am confident and I'm still trying to build my confidence. I want it to be better than the way it is right now.
So, how do you build it?
I don't know. I don't really know.
How do you?
I'm actually confident in myself, and it's should I say it's inbuilt because even when I was a child, my dad and my mom will always praise me. My dad used to call me his mom, like he's call me my dad like he's got EA, and so he used to always like praise me, my baby, my daughter. And my mom also used to always tell me that I'm beautiful. Do you understand? So she always used to like instill those things in me, like reminds me or tell me how good I am. Do you understand? So even when I used to do her makeup, then she would tell me, oh, I'm so good at this, I'm the best makeup artist. Do you understand? So she always instilled those words of encouragement, and they just made me feel like I'm confident. And not just random people, I mean my parents actually told me those things, so I believe them. And then my siblings too. My brothers, I do not count because your brothers they will never admit that there's anything good in your life. I don't know some of my brothers too. They actually tell me I'm actually beautiful and I should not allow any guy or take advantage of me or whatever. It's always been inbuilt, so I'm actually very confident in myself. I can walk up to the president and talk to him. That's the level of confidence that I have in myself. And yeah, my pastor too is also a very confident person. That man can actually make you feel like even if you don't have anything in your account, and make you feel like a billionaire with the words that he tells you. So I feel like the words that you listen to actually also
Yeah,
plays a big role, yeah, into your confidence. Associate yourself as well with the right people. They will always instill those words in you, and then you build up your self-esteem, and then your confidence just goes up a notch.
People around you also help
yeah.
to build your
Yeah.
confidence. If you grow up It's certain that you're always rebuked, you're always insulted, always shouted at, and all those things. I think growing up, you're going to struggle with confidence and have low self esteem. So, building confidence, I think, is a community work. It's not just one person. Yeah.
Yeah, and you also need to work on yourself. Like try your best. It's a process actually, but you try and that's where self love comes in, right? You always tell yourself that I'm good at whatever I do. It's like speak words like words of affirmation to yourself, and then you build it. It's an in. I feel like it's from the inside. Do you get?
How do you make friends as an adult? Adulthood. I just say you should shoot your shots, but expect the unexpected. Is that English correct? For me, I don't like outrightly come out to tell you I want to be your friend. Like I just like conversations to just lead to you liking someone
Exactly what
or
I was
like
gonna
having a
say.
relationship with somebody. So I don't think these days they won't just come out to say I want to be your friend or be my friends. Although I've had people been telling me that for the longest, like they'll just say, I like your person and I want to be friends with you. But me, I would never I would likely come out to tell you like that. But like our conversations, like you not know that this person is I like this person's what's that word? I've forgotten that word anyways. But
Vibe
I like his aura,
or
yes, it's aura
yeah.
I wanted to say. So yeah. So that's how I make friends
I
as an
feel like
adult.
right from time, even when we were in school, like primary school, friendship is never forced. It just comes naturally. Your first day at school as a child, you know the people that you actually talk to, and then you just notice that people are like a like a group of friends. Then coming to adult friendships, yeah, adult friendships too. I also believe that they should not be forced. I don't think I don't I've, yeah I've never I can say that with my full chest. I've never forced friendships with anybody. If I feel like you're not feeling my own vibe and I'm not feeling yours, or the way the common word people use, our spirits does not
Not
agree,
agree, yes.
then I really do not force it.
And I
Yeah,
know when somebody likes me and
like
when someone does not.
yeah, yeah. So I
Like
do,
the
and
vibe you get from that person
exactly,
says you
and
already know.
I really do not like drama. So if I feel like you're always in one drama
Some
or
of
the
the other,
other, we cannot
yeah.
even be friends. So yeah, you have every chance to choose your tribe, like your friends, people you associate yourself with.
Yeah.
So just be very careful as well, because people can actually be funny, but
Some
when
people
you
can pretend
yeah, people
actually.
can pretend, but to an extent
You still,
they will
yeah, they
break
will.
open, and
They
then you
will.
will know. So just choose your friends carefully, especially as adults, because this country, this world is a very crazy place. Crazy since
Let's talk gossip, girl drama. Since we're talking about friendship, let's just
how
talk
we
about that
feel,
one.
yeah.
So gossip. What's your take on gossip? Or all these friends that you will sit down and gossip about somebody, and then the next thing I'm running to go and tell the person you gossiped about that. This person said something about you. This person like I just see that as childish. You just want to destroy that person's relationship with the other people, and then you still want to maintain your own. This word is like this, so to come back to you. Everybody gossip. I'm guilty of that. I gossip. I talk about people too. So you can't tell me you yourself you don't
No,
talk
gossip
about
is different
somebody.
from discussion or conversation. Yeah,
So
it's
it's not the
different.
one that will sit down and talk about somebody or talk about something. Somebody. I mean, your girl drama is always this person said something about you, and then you get up. You are there or you're in that circle. You're there when you were talking about this whole thing. Maybe you must not necessarily have said something. So I just feel like if you feel you're loyal to that person you're talking about, you shouldn't even be there in the first place. The moment they bring that person's topic, stand up from there and leave, or you shut them up, tell them that I don't like the fact that people are talking about this person and I'm not comfortable with it. You stand up and leave. It's not the one you sit down there and digest everything that they're saying. Maybe you even chip in one or two words because if there's no how they'll be gossiping and you just sit down and be looking at them, it's not possible. You too, you said something. And then you now stand up and go and tell the person that this person said this thing about you, this person said, and then you now tarnish their image. I just see that thing as witchery. They are a witch, to be honest. If you're purposely like trying to cause quarrel between two friends, I don't, and that's not human. So I don't think. What are you saying? Say it out now.
Yeah,
It's not good.
witchcraft.
And it's witchcraft. To be honest, it's witchcraft.
Everybody gossips. Husband and wife, pastors, grandmothers, children, girls, boys. I just think where it becomes a problem is when you say things that are not true or say things to tarnish someone's image
Don't you want the juice to be sweet?
or say things that you're not supposed to say. You should just know when to stop. You should know when to shut up. You should know when to react and when not to react. Of course, I cannot have a best friend. That's why they call them best friends. why would I have a best friend or a partner and I cannot gossip?
Gossip. Like,
What's the essence of the
for
friendship?
me, it's never
I should
gossip.
be
It's
able,
just
Gossip is just
yeah. So
it's just gist.
let's talk. It is gossip. It is gossip. But sha, I will not say anything that I
that's not
cannot say in your front.
yeah.
I will not say anything that did not happen, and even the ones that happened, the ones that do not concern me, and I know that saying it is going to cause a big problem for you. I will not say it. Period. So everybody gossips.
Yeah, so I feel like it's like a build up from the last question about adult friendships here. So if you have friends with people, you should definitely not have a friend that has like a big mouth that talks from talks about one person to the next person, and then when you're not there, they're probably talking about you. So, like I said, just be your own friendship group, or know your friends, know your tribe. Me, I'm not going to tell everybody everything about me. If I tell you something about me, and I hear her say it, I know that it's you
Only
because
you,
it's only
yeah,
you I
I
know I
told
told
this
that
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
And if I tell two of you things about me and I hear from another person, I know that it's two of you that says it to the next person. So, but that's not about gossip. Mm-mm. If we're having a conversation, we're talking about a particular topic. We talk about it and then it ends there. We can discuss about people in Big Brother. Do you get? I don't call that gossip. We can talk about, yeah, it's just gist. So gossip, and somebody that's going to like talk about me when I'm not there. You're not my friend. You can never be my friend, and I don't have friends like that.
Are you being pressured to get married?
Oh, Fidelia.
Really, are you being pressured? I am. Let me answer. I am. My mom is pressuring me, but it's not getting to me because me, my head, I get coconut head. And my dad used to pressure me, like especially when I was in university. I used to outside talk with my mom. Oh. My mom even came recently and she was telling me that my dad said we have refused to bring husband to the house. But is it getting to me? In a way, but I think I've grown that. Like I'm too mature to like let those kind of things bother me right now.
You have all that
When if
goals you're chasing.
exactly, so it's whatever will be will be. God say I'm going to be single till I die. So be it. If you
I
say I'm
don't
going to
think
get married, I'm going to be in a relationship, so be it. So I'm being pressured, but I'm not letting it get to me, to be honest. My mom, she's still saying, in short, I cannot even call my mom without her even ending the conversation. When are you going to bring a husband? The last time I told her I was going for a wedding, she just told me, my mom used to be going to other people's wedding.
so when are they coming for
When
you?
are they coming for my own? I'll just laugh. Like
God.
it's right now people think that's a funny like statement. And like anytime I call them, I expect that from her. So it's normal.
I'm not being pressured at the moment by anyone to settle down. And my mom used to not sort of ask me questions. She just not like she was trying to pressurize me. She just wanted to know if I had someone in my life that I was seeing, because I always tell her about my relationship. So, and she just wanted to, yeah,
That's nice.
we're that close. So she always wanted to like know if I was seeing someone new, and she wanted to just know if the thing's going to lead to a relationship or not. So she just like give me some words of advice. For to pressurize me into getting married, no, because she herself she knows that marriage is not something that you actually rush
Rush
into.
into,
Because if you
yeah.
rush in, you rush out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And she will tell you this: what you don't
Should
marry,
be
you don't
ready before you
marry.
get
Yes, be
married.
ready,
Yes.
be
You're ready,
ready.
you get married.
So that pressure it wasn't really there, but she just wanted to know that I was not like alone when it comes to my emotional state. My elder brother now that is asking me the same
Alpha.
question basically. I just want to know if I'm seeing somebody just because it's to him. A fine girl like you should not be single.
Single.
Who are you dating? Who are you seeing? But don't allow any boy to rubbish you, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like Nigerian parents should not actually
Pressure.
pressurize
I can never. I don't think I'll do that to my
ladies, yeah,
kids. No, no,
into
no. If like stay
marriage.
in my house till you're
Yeah.
40. What's your faith with God? What do you struggle with?
What I mean by struggle with? Can you break that down?
Do you have any struggles? Like do you have do you have some doubts about God?
About
Are you
God.
sure? Yeah. Are you yeah about serving God
I'm
actually?
very, very sure because I've read it in his words, and I've gone through some certain experiences that I felt like, oh, this is the end of it, and then he shows up for me. My hope is actually built on him, and I have so much hope and faith in God that I'm serving that he will never let me down. It's normal for
You know,
human beings
to struggle. Okay.
to feel low at some point, but then that assurance, that faith that we have in him, that he will always come through for us. Ah, that's what actually keeps me going. The only thing I think I was struggling with at the point was morning prayer.
Yeah. I said I
Yeah,
used to always say I'll pray when I'm done doing this, but I end up not praying.
And
But I still
my
strive
church,
to.
we do morning prayer at 5:50, but
Okay, you join
sometimes
online.
I join, sometimes I don't. But other times, when I'm on my way to work, I'll definitely say a word of prayer.
Yeah, or when
So
I get to work, I
yeah, when
always
I get
like,
to work,
yeah.
sure thing.
I think the praying aspect is where I struggle a lot. And then reading my Bible. Oh God, I don't read my Bible. But I have this Bible app, this you app. You know
Yeah,
this you,
I have you
yeah.
up to they give
So I
you
think that
like a
counts as
word,
reading
then
your Bible,
yeah,
right?
they give
So
you
I
a
read
word
that. I
for
try
the
to read that
day,
every day.
a word.
Yeah. But if I don't say my rosary, I must read that Bible app. If
Even
I
when you feel low, just be rest assured that that should even bring you closer to God. Do you
That's
get?
where faith comes in.
Yes, that
You
moment
should
of
have
you being
faith,
low or things
yeah.
not working out for you. Trust me, life is not always rosy.
For this topic on faith, I'm a strong believer that there is a God. I, I'm a Christian. I'm a strong believer of the Christian faith, and I am a living testimony of God's faithfulness. God has, in many ways, just proven to me that no matter what you do, I am still your father and you're still my child. People that don't believe in God, I just don't know how they breathe.
Or just live their
It
life
just feels
without
like if
having
you
God,
don't believe in God,
without making God part of their
you're
life.
not even, you don't have the right to breathe. I actually believe in God. I love God. I want to love Him more. I respect God, fear God, and love God.
We've come to the end of today's video. If you have anything to chip in, just leave it down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to like,
Like,
comment,
comment,
and
and
subscribe. And
subscribe.
I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.